Pat, we only have now a minute or so left, and I had to ask you about this. A couple days ago, you wrote about the flotilla that was stopped by the Israeli Navy trying to get to Gaza. You said it was those unarmed flotilla passengers, and it turns out, of course, we learned they weren't unarmed. In fact, they fought vigorously and fought pretty viciously back to try to stop the interdiction. Do you have any second thoughts about your column?
Well, no, I don't really, because in that column, of course, there are 9 of them are dead and a number of them wounded. But in that column, I said, look, Israel's got a perfect right to have a blockade or a quarantine of any weapons going into Gaza. But I think where they're making a horrible mistake is keeping out basically humanitarian and civilian goods like steel and cement and things like that, denying these people the right to have a decent life. It is hurting them worldwide. It is unnecessary. I mean, the Americans should support their blockade of any kind of weapons in there, but on that other rest of it, quite frankly, I'm against that. I don't think it's doing them any good, doing us any good, and I don't think it's consistent with American values. I mean, we stopped the blockade.
Right, but I understand that, and I think they try to go in and get the humanitarian aid and bring it to shore. That's what they often do, is they bring the ship to Israel.
But why not?
They find the stuff and then bring it in.
I wouldn't even mind having an American ship show up that had been inspected beforehand with humanitarian goods. I mean, it would help us with those people who would say, "Look, we disagree with Hamas and Hezbollah, but not the Palestinian people."
I got it, Pat, but you said it was an unarmed ship with an unarmed crew. And
well, I think it was, unless you're talking about sticks.
Well, it seems like from the video that I saw, it was pretty, it's a hard issue, but they were jabbing at the people, I think, with whatever they had in their hands.
One of them was shot in the head 4 times.
Well, Pat Buchanan, we appreciate your joining us, as always, from MSNBC on The Laura Ingraham Show.